so as you saw in the video, I shot the turkey, so we are going to make turkey breakfast sausage. And the ingredients we're going to need are about 2 pounds of turkey breast, 14 ounces of, we'll use hickory smoked bacon, olive oil, extra virgin, cinnamon, thyme, ground nutmeg, zest of lemon, pepper, 2 Honeycrisp apples, 1 large onion, and brown sugar, but we're going to substitute in our homemade maple syrup because we'd love to keep it natural. So we're going to use our maple syrup instead of brown sugar. We'll have to go and try and figure out the equivalent of those two, but we'll do it. Lori will be able to figure that out. So maple syrup instead of brown sugar is our little, what we're going to use. So we'll see. All right, I'm going to get going on it. We've got the grinder. We'll overkill on the grinder, but Paige and David have ours, so we're going to use the big one. That's that. I'll get to going on this and show you how it goes. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is cut up the onion and the apple. And I have my beautiful assistant, also known as my wife, Lori, helping me. So we're going to dice these, and then we have to cook them. All right, we have some olive oil in here, extra virgin olive oil. And I'm going to put the onions in. These need to cook for 10 minutes maybe. We'll see how they look after 10. I got a medium heat. And Lori's still working on the apples. So it's 350, Lori. So we're going to watch these in about 10 minutes. I'll keep stirring them. Alright, Lori's much better at the zest of lemon than I am, so she's doing the zest of lemon. Alright, Lori's going to add the apples in with the onions. Oh, I'll hold it, you scrape it in. Alright. I'm going to stir the apples in with the onions and let it cook for a while. Those cook for about another 10 minutes. 6 to 10 minutes, we'll watch them and see how they look. A little olive oil, and that's it. And then when that gets done, we got to cool it in the fridge, and then we're going to start grinding the bacon and the turkey breast. Alright, so we're going to use 1 turkey breast today, and I'm just going to cut it up in cubes so it fits through the grinder. And this is partially frozen. I get it about half frozen because that grinder heats up and you don't want it cooking the meat. You want the meat to stay cold, and this helps keep the grinder cold and prevents the turkey from cooking as it goes through a hot grinder. So cube it up. Lori's got a bowl for me somewhere. So you're supposed to use about 2 pounds. We're assuming this breast is about 2 pounds. We didn't measure it. No feathers, no tendons, it's all good. So there's that. Now I have to cut the bacon up. Lori's keeping an eye on the apples. Piper's keeping an eye on me in case I drop anything. She's right below me, drooling. All right, bacon's ready. Like I said, partially frozen. Oh, that's really frozen. That's okay, the grinder will take care of it. Lori's mixing all the ingredients together. We went through that before, what we needed. Alright, so that's ready to go. Are the apples done, Lori? Alright, so Lori's got the apples and the onions cooling in the refrigerator. I'm going to start grinding the bacon and the turkey breast. I've cut it into chunks. I got it all mixed together here, so we're going to start the grinder and start grinding this up. Then we mix everything together with the seasonings. We're actually going to test one when we get it all put together. So we'll get it going. Everything's been washed, cleaned, ready to go. So here we go. Alright, so that was the coarse grind. Now we're going to do a fine grind. So I'm basically going to put all this stuff right back through the grinder. I'm just going to switch out the blades. So. Alright, so I got the blade switched out. Now we're going to do a fine grind. I'm going to take this and just dump the whole thing right in here and shove it in as we go. Alright, back on with the grinder. Alright, that's that. About 2 pounds of ground bacon, a little bit more probably because there's 2 pounds of turkey, 14 ounces, 16 ounces something of bacon. So now we've got them all ground together. I'll show you what they look like. It's like normal hamburger, but it's turkey and bacon. So now we're going to mix all the apples, onions, and seasonings together. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is mix in 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, Lori. Is that correct? Okay,
correct.
I got the permission from the boss. So we're substituting maple syrup for brown sugar, and I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons. Alright, good to go on that. Now we're going to mix in the apples and the onions. Good enough for me. I know Lori will get every apple and every onion, so I'll let her do that. And we have all the seasonings mixed together in this, so we're going to just put all this in here. I'm actually going to mix them up a little bit here. The zest of lemon's in here, everything's in here. Alright, so now I'm going to put all those in, spread them around, and these basically get hand mixed. Alright, we're actually going to test it after I hand mix it up and fry one up and see if it's to our taste, to see if there's anything else we want to add. More thyme, more cinnamon, or maybe maple syrup. Maybe I added too much maple syrup. We'll see. So I'm going to mix it all up and we'll put it in the frying pan and see how it goes. But for now I'm just going to mix it by hand. That's what you're supposed to do. So that's what I'll do. Alright, got her mixed up. think. We'll see. Make a little patty. Lori and I will test it out. A 3-inch patty there. Frying pan ready to go, Lori?
Yes, it is.
Alright, here we go. Alright, we've got the turkey, apple, breakfast patty taste tester going here. Lori's out having a little drink because it turned beautiful. It was supposed to be cold and terrible, or not cold, but rainy and miserable all day. But it's actually gorgeous outside. We're going to go sit on the deck for a little bit. Taste test that when we're done. Make sure the seasonings are all good so we don't have to add any more. Our homemade maple syrup, wild turkey. Alright, here's the true test of the turkey burger. See how that goes? Get that turned off. Gonna let it cool a little bit, then I'll give it a try. Alright, it's cooled down a little bit. We'll give this a try. Perfect on the inside. See what she looks like, she tastes like. Oh man. That is good. Got a real sweet flavor from the maple syrup. Lori's on the deck having a drink. I'm going for a little bite. So, thanks for watching. That's how we make it. Hold on one second. I gotta give kudos to, this is where I got the recipe, Steve Vernella's cookbook. So this goes to him. They are delicious. So if you want a recipe, you can follow that. He's got the cookbook, so it's delicious. Hope you enjoyed it if you decide to make it. And thanks for watching. Job well done. There's a lot to do.